Haribo.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna
Haribo.
Mataji. Hare
Radhika.
Krishna Mataji.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji.
Haribo.
Mataji. Hare
Haribo.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. So happy to see you. Please, Hemak Champakalata, Samskar, Riyanj, please put on your camera. Oh, yay! Now I can see you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribo. Welcome to our 5th Sanga. And sadly, in just 2 days, Damodara month is finishing, and I'm not sure if maybe all of you know, but these last 5 days are very auspicious, and some people do a special fast called Bhishma Panchaka, and they bathe in the Ganga and offer different items to the deities, and only eat. Some people only drink water for 5 days. Some just have like boiled potatoes and salt. So to get that little extra benefit. Maybe 1 year in the future we can all do it together. So this will be our final Sangha with all the activities, but next Saturday we're going to have our last special Sangha. So it'll be a bit different. I don't know if you were part of the some of you I recognize from the Purushottam Challenge. And last Sangha we had some different special activities. So please make sure that you come and spread the word to your friends. Do not miss the last Sangha. So I wanted to say that we only have Sunday, Monday, 2 days of Kartik. So we only have 8 slots for Kirtan. So please sign up. We really want to hear you sing. Riyanj, Krishna Priya, Samskar, Vikyat, all of you. We really want to hear you. So please sign up in the schedule on our Facebook page. Then we also have our daily activities. So tomorrow, this week, we are going to be talking about Srila Prabhupada because we celebrated a week ago, we celebrated Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day. And he's a very, very important personality and very important for our spiritual lives, because if Srila Prabhupada did not preach, at least for me, I would not be a devotee, because who would have gone to America and South America and China and Japan, all over the world. So for these few days, we're going to be focusing on Srila Prabhupada's life. And tomorrow, we have a special treat for all of you. So you have to go on our Facebook page. You'll find a little booklet with coloring pages, activities, crafts, recipes, word search, and different activities. So please go there and check it out. Then these last 2 days, try to get as many people as you can to offer a lamb to Lord Damodar, to Yashoda Damodar, and to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's really, really special, and it's the last 2 days to get that extra 100 times benefit. So please, and this will be our final offering to Yashoda Damodar, an offering from our hearts and our love. So what we're going to do for today, I'm going to be sharing the screen, and what the schedule is, we'll start off with a video. Can you see?
Yes. Are we taking questions? Because I see Satvik is raising his hand. I don't know if he wants to ask some about what you say.
Oh, okay, Satvik.
Let's see. I will unmute him.
Mataji, I am joining first time, Mataji. I didn't join the 4 Sangas.
Oh,
Well, thank you for joining us today, Satvik.
Thank you.
We hope that you have fun.
Yes, okay, Mataji.
So we're going to start off with a video about Srila Prabhupada. Then we will chant around together. So if you want to lead your japa, and also even if you're not leading, get your japa bag ready. Then we're going to have an online drama. We're going to offer our lamps and sing the Damodarastakam prayers. So the leaders will be chosen on the spot. So if you would like to lead a Damodarastakam, have your instruments ready if you're going to use instruments and your lamps ready. And then in the end, we'll have opportunity to share your experience of the Damodar month, any realizations you had, what you've been doing. So now we'll start with the video. Okay. Can everybody see?
yes.
Okay. And just I wanted to say that these subtitles are from YouTube. So sometimes the Sanskrit words might be a little strange, but just for you to know that.
I remember another thing when we were in the evening at Prabhupada's hill. So Prabhupada, Keshava Prabhu, he was the president of San Francisco. He had brought a big bus there and he wanted to show Prabhupada his bus. Prabhupada saw the bus and he said, "Oh, this is wonderful, very nice." So he said, "So Keshava Prabhu, are you thinking of getting married?" So Keshava said, "No, Prabhupada, I'm happy the way I am." And Prabhupada said, "Yes, that is very nice. Marriage is like you're walking nicely on the street and then you pick up a big stone and put it on your head. So marriage is like that. It's a big burden. Brahmachari life is very nice. Simple life. So why take a big burden like that?" That's another thing I remember.
He wanted them to go and actually start a trend. He wanted the story of Mr. Charles Chaplin, that he was at a dance with a lady, and he was sitting on a bench with the lady outside. They went out on the terrace, and then some naughty boys. He was wearing a tailcoat, and some naughty boys came from behind him and with a hammer and nails and nailed his tailcoat to the bench. And so then when he stood up, he saw Prabhupada's instruction, how he wanted them to start a trend, and certainly they did that. They were the right people to do that. So then they went out and started a Hare Krishna, really sensation anymore.
One guy came pulling up on his bicycle and he said, he looked at the sannyasis and he said to Srila Prabhupada, "How come some of these guys are carrying sticks?" And Prabhupada said, "What did he say?" I was standing right next to Prabhupada. He said, "What did he say?" And I think Kamal said, "He wants to know why we're carrying these sticks, Prabhupada." And he said, "Tell him to chase away dogs." And everybody just started laughing. The guy was kind of bewildered when we invited him to the temple. I'm sure if he came out there. So on a Janmashtami morning, I was supposed to be initiated. So, I was kind of raw. I didn't know what was coming. And then all of a sudden, Prabhupada's servant jumped from the car. Prabhupada was coming to the initiation ceremony. And his servant jumped out of the car and he saw me and said, "Hey, Janak Kumar, Prabhupada said that if you want to be initiated, then you have to shave your head." So, all of a sudden, I was still working outside and had to shave. And I said, what should I do? I was thinking. Now there was no time to go back and forth to Prabhupada. I was already in the temple room for the initiation. So devotees in Detroit, devotees from Detroit, they said, "Come on, your hair is going to come back. Just shave up, what's the big deal? And you're getting this wonderful opportunity. Pure devotee is going to initiate you." Is agreed. So I said, okay, and then Narottam Prabhu shaved me up, last minute. And then when I took a shower and put clothes and went to the temple, when Prabhupada saw me and said, I was very good sitting there. So he nodded like that. Then I sat down and I was initiated. Your name is Yashomati Nandan Das. Later on I asked Prabhupada, I thought, if somebody was working outside, he could keep hair. Prabhupada said, the hair will come back, but in the Vaishnava ceremony, if you want to sit down, you should shave your head. It was very kind. I think this was Krishna's dictation to him, especially for me, because I was such a difficult and tough person. And without that special dose of mercy, I would not have been what I am today. I was so embarrassed to go back to Detroit. I just left that life and went to Chicago and started a new life as a brahmachari in the ashram. And that would have never happened. I would have never actually made that progress. That was also one thing that now I look back, I think it's Krishna's dictation to him. That he had a way to, that had different medicine for every person. He was an expert doctor. And I can never thank him enough for the way he transformed my life.
At my initiation, I believe it was the first time Prabhupada told the story of Rukmini, and maybe because I was such a little girl, maybe something reminded him of Rukmini. And so he told the story of Rukmini for the first time, and he said, "So your name is Rukmini?" He said, "You are a beautiful girl. Krishna can accept any number of beautiful girls. So your name is Rukmini?" And then he said, "Your name is Rukmini. You're a beautiful girl. Krishna can accept any number of beautiful girls." And then he said, you're a beautiful girl, so now become beautiful within also." It was a very, very beautiful instruction, very powerful instruction.
I asked him about Jesus Christ. I said, "Prabhupada, you say Jesus Christ, the pure devotee, but he never mentioned the name of Krishna, or he never chanted Hare Krishna. So how can we say pure devotee?" Prabhupada said, because he had no material desires. He was free from material desires. Therefore he is a pure devotee. So this is one thing he taught us. Ever since then, my esteem for Jesus just went high. And I look upon him as any other acharya. In fact, Jesus, he was a very bold acharya. And because he was a great preacher, Prabhupada had a natural appreciation for him. No other Indian swamis or yogis or teachers, they could have that kind of appreciation of Jesus as Prabhupada had, because Prabhupada himself was doing the same thing as Jesus was doing.
And another time, on a morning walk in Chicago, another guy was walking by and he saw Prabhupada, and he was probably just very awed by looking at Prabhupada, just an ordinary person. said, what do you think about the coming of Christ? The Prabhupada said, your Messiah has already come. And we all, Jai Prabhupada. So I went to LA, and here I also got married here after 3-4 months of being here to a devotee girl. She was also Prabhupada disciple. We've been married 30 years now. And I wrote to Prabhupada about that I was going to get married. Prabhupada said, yes, that is very nice. I heard that you want to get married. Husband and wife, double strength. He said, encourage like that and bless like that. Then when Prabhupada was here in December, we had a fire sacrifice that Prabhupada had done. And Prabhupada gave a ring from his finger to my wife. And because we were going to India, he gave us a lot of blessings and encouragement.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Now, we're going to have our Japa time. I really like this part because it's so nice to see all of you, and you really inspire me to chant my rounds better. So, please raise your hand if you would like to volunteer to lead the Japa. Okay, so let's see. We have Riyansh, we have Vikya.
So I see that Satvik is his first time. Maybe we can give him opportunity. Satvik, you would like to lead the japa? Would you like?
No, Mataji.
Oh, I saw you raising the hands, but maybe you were saying Jai, right? Or something. Okay, so.
I think Vikya. Yes, thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribo.
Can I start?
Yes, sure. Please do.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Vikia, for chanting so nicely. And I always love to see you here and with a nice picture of Radha Madhava always behind as your backdrop. I'm so happy to see you. And thank you everybody for chanting so nicely. Now we have our Srila Prabhupada drama story time. So if you would like to be one of the storytellers, the characters, please raise your hand. And if you already had a chance in previous sanghas, I'm going to try to give the opportunity for those that still haven't had a chance. But okay, we'll see how many. So we have 7 roles. And okay, anyone else would like to raise their hand? Satvik, it's your first time. Maybe if you want to read, you can also raise your hand. I recognize a lot of actually new names.
Satvik is raising his hand in the... Satvik, would you like to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. We need one more raised hand.
Are you counting, Satvik?
Yep. Yes. Okay, we got it now. Okay, now we have 8. Okay, so Satvik, if you would like to take the role of Abhay Charan.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, so your mic is working and can you see the screen? Just checking.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And
one more thing. Yes, to change the names, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Okay, so on your video, the little square, there's on the top right corner, there are 3 dots. Please press those 3 dots. Please press those 3 dots, and there will be an option that says rename. So here, you can click on it, and then you rename the role. So for example, Satvik, you can rename yourself so that Abhay Charan, like that it's more easier for us to find you. Okay, so now we have, okay, Krishna Priya, would you like to be Rajini Day?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. Now we have, okay, Rian, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jayashri. Wait, I can't see Jayashri.
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, okay. Okay, could you please be a narrator?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. Now we have Janavi. Janavi, could you please be the mother? Says an old
Yes, Mataji.
mother in the neighborhood. Okay, so Janavi, and please rename like Janavi, Satvika, Krishna Priya. Please rename yourself so that it's easy to find you. Okay, now we.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I have a question.
Okay,
Who is Abhaya Charan?
sorry.
Who is Abhaya Charan?
Abhay Charan is Srila. Okay, do you know Srila Prabhupada? The picture that we had in our Japa time. He's
Hey, Mataji.
so his name when he was small. Well, actually, his name is Abhay Charan before getting initiated.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, so now we have. Okay, we have Rajani. Okay, we need Gaur Mohan Dey. Okay. Is there anybody else that? Okay, I'm just trying to see if you didn't get a chance yet. Okay, I think everybody got a chance.
Mataji.
Niti?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay, I thought you were raising your hand. Okay.
Something.
Sorry?
Yes, Niti, do you have a question?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, tell us.
Mataji, my friend is there or not there. Her name is Gorangi.
Oh, you have a you have a friend in the Sangha now?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, thank you for bringing your friend to the Sangha. Do you want to read, Niti?
No, Mataji.
Okay.
Okay, sure. No
Okay.
worries. Okay, so we have so oh, I thought I lost them. Okay, Radhika. Oh, I don't see her anymore. Okay. Okay, so Bhavya, if you could be the Bengali woman.
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, mm, can you please speak again?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh,
Oh,
now
okay.
it's okay.
Now it's okay. Just before, it was not clear. Okay, so Bhavya, you can be the Bengali woman. Oh, Yadav. Oh, Yadav, you can be Gaur Mohan's friend. And okay, so we have everybody. Okay, so we only have. Oh,
No,
and
wait.
then
You mentioned Yada, but he cannot read. Where is Yada?
oh, oh yeah, okay, he's raised his hand.
Mommy can help me.
Would you like to try?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then we have one. Okay, we need one more hand raised. We need one more volunteer to be Srila Prabhupada's father, Gaur Mohan De.
What about Bikyat?
Oh, right. Sorry, somehow I missed you. Okay, Vidya.
Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
so we got our cast for today, and
Let's check.
yeah. Okay, so we have narrator Jayashri, Abhay Charan, is Satvika, Satvik, Gormohan De Vidya, Rajani De Krishna Priya, Old Bengali Woman Bhavya, Mother in the Neighborhood Janavi, and Gaur Mohan's friend Yadav. So thank you for volunteering to read the story. And remember that your mics, you can unmute your mics. So try to be a little bit more conscious that if you have any background noise or if you're talking with your friend, that we can all hear you. So try to pay attention and see when it's your turn so that we don't, so that it can flow really nicely. So thank you so much. And yeah, let's start.
It was Janmashtami, the celebration of the advent of Lord Krishna. The residents of Calcutta were fasting, chanting, and worshipping the Lord throughout the night. The next day, September 1st, 1896, in a little house in the Taligang suburb of Calcutta, a boy was born under a jackfruit tree. Since he was born on Nandotsav, the day when Nanda Maharaj had observed a festival in honor of Krishna's birth. The boy's uncle called him Nandulal, but his father Gaur Mohanday and his mother Rajni named him Abhaycharan, one who is fearless, having taken shelter at Lord Krishna's lotus feet. An astrologer An astrologer did a horoscope for the child and predicted that when his child reached the age of 70, he would cross the ocean, become a great exponent of religion, and open 108 temples.
Jayashree?
Abhay's father, Gaur Mohan De, was a cloth merchant. He was related to the wealthy Mulik family. Across the street from the De's residence was a Radha Govind temple where for the past 150 years the Muliks had maintained worship of the deity of Radha and Krishna. Every morning before breakfast, the Mulik family members would visit the temple and would offer cooked rice, kachoris, and vegetables on a large platter and would then distribute the prasadam to the deity's morning visitors from the neighborhood. Amongst them was Abhay Charan with his mother, father, or servant.
Oh Radha Govinda, you are so beautiful with your slanted eyes.
To Abhay, the deities appeared most attractive. Life outside was forgotten. Abhay would stay silently absorbed in seeing the beautiful forms of Krishna and Radharani for hours. Gaur Mohan was a pure Vaishnava and he raised his son to be Krishna conscious. At night he would lock up his cloth shop and return home. There he would read from Chaitanya Charitamrita and Srimad Bhagavatam, chant on his Japa beads, and worship the deity of Lord Krishna. He was gentle and affectionate and would never punish Abhay, even when obliged to correct him. Gaur Mohan would first apologize.
You were my son, so now I must correct you. It was my duty. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father would chastise him, so don't mind.
Gaur Mohan did some business for livelihood, but puja was his main business. Abhay Charan would be sleeping and his father would be doing arati. Ding, ding, ding. He would hear the bell and wake up and see him bowing down before Krishna. Gaur Mohan regularly received sadhus in his home.
Please bless my son so that Srimati Radharani may be pleased with him and grant him her blessings.
I want him to go to London and study to become a British lawyer.
I will not hear such ideas. He will learn drinking and woman hurting there. I do not want this money. I do not want his money.
Although Abhay could hardly hold the mridanga, his father hired a professional mridanga player.
Please teach Abhay the standard rhythms for accompanying kirtana.
What is the purpose of teaching such a young child to play the mridanga? It is not impossible. Important.
My dream is that he will grow up singing bhajans, playing mridanga, and speaking on Srimad Bhagavatam.
Abhay was unwilling to go to school.
Why should I go? I will play all day.
He does not want to go to school.
No, I shall go tomorrow.
All right, he will go tomorrow. That's all right.
But the next morning, Abhay complained that he was sick and his father indulged him. Rajni was upset because the boy would not go to school and she hired a man for 4 rupees to escort him there. He would tie Abhay about the waist with a rope, take him to school and present him before his teacher. When Abhay would try to run away, he would pick him up and carry him in his arms. After being taken a few times by force, Abhay began to go on his own. He proved an attentive, well-behaved student, though sometimes he was naughty.
In Abhay's childhood, his younger sister
Bhavatarini
Bhavatarini was often his assistant. Whenever they encountered obstacles, they would pray to God for help.
Please, Krishna, help us fly this kite.
Abhay loved the Rath Yatra festivals of Lord Jagannath, held yearly in Calcutta. The biggest Calcutta Rath Yatra was the Muliks, with 3 separate carts bearing the deities of Jagannath, Baladeva, and Subhadra. Beginning from the Radha Govind temple, the carts would proceed down Harrison Road for a short distance and then return. The Muliks would distribute large quantities of Lord Jagannath's prasadam to the public on this day. Rath Yatra was held in cities all over India, but the original gigantic Rath Yatra with millions of pilgrims was taking place at Jagannath Puri for centuries, remembering one of Lord Krishna's eternal pastimes. Abhay had heard how Lord Chaitanya himself, 400 years before, had danced and led ecstatic chanting of Hare Krishna at the Puri Rath Yatra festival. Abhay would sometimes look at the railway timetable or ask about the fare to Vrindavan and Puri, thinking about how he would collect the money and go there.
Baba, I want a Jagannath cart to perform my own Rath Yatra.
All right, we will go to a carpenter.
He took his son to several carpenter shops.
It is too expensive, Abhay. I cannot afford to have the cart made.
On their way home, Abhay began crying.
What happened,
Mr.
little
boy?
boy?
Why are you crying?
Gormohan?
Vidya?
He wants a Rath Yatra cart, but we cannot afford to have one made.
Oh, I have a cart. Please come to my house to see it.
It looked old, but it was still working and it was just the right size, about 3 feet high.
All right, we will take it. I will help you restore and decorate it.
Father and son together constructed 16 supporting columns and placed a canopy on top, resembling as closely as possible the ones on big carts at Puri. They also attached the traditional wooden horse and driver to the front of the cart.
It must look authentic.
Gaur Mohan bought paints and Abhay personally painted the cart, copying the Puri originals. His enthusiasm was great and he organized the various aspects of the festival. Abhay engaged his playmates in helping him, especially his sister Bhavatarini, and he became their leader.
Auntie, can I cook something special for Jagannatha? We will distribute the prasadam at the Rath Yatra festival.
All right, Abhay.
Like the festival at Puri, Abhay's Rathayatra ran for 8 consecutive days. His family members gathered and the neighborhood children joined in a procession, pulling the cart, playing drums and kartals and chanting. Wearing a dhoti and no shirt in the heat of summer, Abhay led the children in chanting Hare Krishna and in singing the appropriate Bengali bhajana Ki Kore Rai Kamalini, Karnalini.
Abhay copied whatever he had seen at adult religious functions, including dressing the deities, offering the deities food, offering arti with a ghee lamp and incense, and paying obeisances. From Harrison Road, the procession entered the circular road inside the courtyard of the Radha Govind temple and stood a while before the deities.
Why haven't you invited us? Money? You're holding a big ceremony and you don't invite us. What is this?
They are just children playing.
Oh, children thing? You are depriving us by saying that this is only for children.
While Abhay was ecstatically observed in the Rathayatra processions, Gaur Mohan spent money for 8 consecutive days and Rajni cooked various dishes to offer along with flowers to Lord Jagannatha. Although everything Abhay did was imitation, his inspiration and steady drive for holding this festival were genuine. His spirit sustained the 8-day children's festival, and each year brought a new festival which Abhay would observe in the same way. The end.
Very good. Thank you for all our volunteers. So happy that Satvik.
Thank you very much, Mataji.
Thank you, Satvik. So happy to see that you came. And I also recognize other names, and you all read the story so lively. And really beautifully. Thank you so much. Now we're going to offer our lamps to Yashoda Damodar and sing the Damodarastakam prayers. So please raise your hand if you would like to lead. Okay, I'm going to clear all the hands because I think it's from the drama still. Okay, and now, yes. If you would like to lead a Damodarastakam, please raise your hand. I was going to ask, Vashish and Mahati, do you want to sing? I always see you dancing so nicely and clapping and really nicely all the time. Would you like to lead the Damodarastakam?
No, Mataji.
Okay.
Keep dancing.
Okay, yes, keep dancing and clapping. It's really beautiful and nice. Okay, so we have 4 hands raised, and since
2 of them didn't participate in the reading,
oh,
right?
okay, yeah, okay, so we have Naitika. Oh, what happened? I saw.
Okay.
Oh,
Niti is
yeah.
raising the hand, but not in the also.
Oh, we also here we have Nitika from from United Arab Emirates, 8 years old. Would you like to lead?
Yes, Mataji. Will you project on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. Are you ready to start, or do you have?
I'm ready to start, Mataji.
Okay,
Sorry,
great. So,
I cannot on my video because my video doesn't work on Zoom.
oh, that's so sad. We wish we could see you, but okay. Like, what to do? No worries.
Okay, we can
Okay.
start.
Yes. You can start with Srila Prabhupada's like pranam mantra, and then we'll start with Damodarastakam prayers.
So, Mataji, I have to read the Namam Vishnu Padaya and Namaste Saraswati Devi.
I mean, we can all chant it together. So,
Okay, Mataji.
yes.
Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine. Mataji, I have to have instruments.
No, you don't. You don't have to. It's just if you want to have, you can play. But I think our first sanga, one girl she just sang, not even with kartals. So it's your choice.
Okay, Mataji, I'll start. नमामीश्वरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भ्रजमानं यशोदाभियोलुखलाद्धवमानं परामृष्टम् अत्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुगमेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकम्पद्विरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति दृक्ष्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीशितजिनेषु भक्तैजितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे वरां देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा न चैन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशदपि हा इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्य विराष्टं कियनैः इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुण्टलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितां बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्य विराष्टम् अलं लक्षलाभै नमो देवदामोदरणन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालाब्धिमग्नं कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदृढं बतानु ग्रहणे क्षमामज्ञम् एद्यक्षदृश्य कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकं मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते धाम्ने स्फुरादीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायथ विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् थैंक यू माताजी
Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Haribol 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol. Thank you, Nitika, for leading us. Your voice is so sweet. You didn't even need any instruments. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much for
थैंक
taking
यू
up
माताजी
initiative. Thank you so much. I hope everybody had time to offer their lamps. Okay. Yep. Now for the final activity is okay. So the final activity is sharing time. So while you're like raising your hand, I'll just make a short announcement to please join our last Sangha, last special Sangha next Saturday. We will announce the time and please follow us and like us on our Facebook page so that you can find different cool activities and challenges and little surprises. So thank you so much. And okay, I see 2 hands are raised to share. So Nitika?
Sorry, Mataji, I just sang the Damodarastakam.
Oh, okay. It was still from there. Okay, Bhavya?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Let's go.
Hi Mataji, I was asking that how to sign up for live kirtan as my mother checked for sign up but it was showing old dates.
Oh, okay. Well, on our Facebook page, the first post it says live kirtans available. So you should be able to press that link. If not, if it
Just
doesn't
send us.
My
schedule,
mother
okay, Karuna?
is that
Yeah,
name.
she can send us an email. Do you have our email address? And we
Yes.
can
Yes
guide you.
Mataji.
Okay, we can guide
Yes
you. Just send us an
Yeah.
email and you will be talking with me. Okay?
Okay, okay Mataji. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Satvik.
Yes, Mataji.
you raised your hand. Would you like to share something with us about the Sangha? Or...
Mataji, I want to share some slokas.
Okay, please, you can share like one sloka so we have time for everyone else.
Okay, you can share one sloka, Satvik. We can hear you.
शतनिष्ठो धनादृश्य शतग्रामीण भूपति शताश्वक्षत्रियो राजा शतश्लोकेन pandita. It means that who has 100 nishtas, he is a rich. Who has 100 villages under him, he is a landlord of that village. And who has 100 horses with him, he is a king. Mataji, I want to share another sloka.
Oh, thank you so much, Satvik, for sharing with us.
Mataji, I want to recite another sloka.
You can record a video and we can upload on our Facebook group. Would you like? So we give opportunity to others now, okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you.
Okay, Rianch?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I like today's session. And I daily chant 8 rounds.
Oh, wow.
And I sing Damodarastakam and do Arati to Lord Damodar.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Rianch. I remember, I think last week you led us with Japa and it was very, really nice.
Yeah.
Vashish and Mahati, yay, we can. I can't wait to hear
Mataji, we want to say sloka.
Okay.
One sloka?
दृष्ट्वा तु पाण्डवानीकं व्यूढं दुर्योधनस्तदा आचार्यमुपसंगम्य राजा वचनमब्रवीत्. Ma'am, Mataji 1.2.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing the Bhagavad Gita sloka.
నేను మాట్లాడతానుకుంటా.
Okay. Next we have Yadav. I always love hearing from Yadav.
Maybe he has
I
a
got
song.
another song for you.
Yay!
Lotus keep giving me. I said the other one. The lotus hands brush my tears away. Lotus eyes soothing my broken heart. You rescue me from my endless pain. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Vande Guru Shri Charanavindam. Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Narapara leaning. Prashanti Pavanda. Shame. Pavitra hai tumhara gun. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pava.
Thank you. He has two songs, but we'll give everyone another chance. The other one is the cup song, Prabhupada Went to America.
Oh, yay! Oh, thank you, Yadav. You should make an album and share it to all of us.
Yes.
With all of us.
Okay. Mommy got her phone, so she'll do it.
Yeah, did you see that we have a video? Gorangi is playing this song.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
cup song.
Yeah.
You can try.
Yeah, he needs to learn he was doing little, learning slowly.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, for those of you that don't know, There's a song about Srila Prabhupada, and instead of using harmonium, mridanga, kartals, or any other instrument, we use cups. So if you want to learn how to do this cup song, we're going to, we'll upload it tomorrow on our Facebook page. You can see, we'll share the video from our YouTube, and you can learn this song about Srila Prabhupada with your cups. It's so cool. I taught it to a school in Mayapur, and so many, 40 kids, everybody loved and was listening to it and playing it the whole day. I even learned it when I was in school, and I still love to play it. So, and then you
I
can
was
upload a video.
Okay.
Anyone else would like to share? Oh, Shinjini.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Can I share a sloka?
Yes, sure.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरा प्रप्ति देहस्तत्र न मूयति. As the soul passes continuously from one body at another time at death, sorry, I know this much translation only, I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Shinjini. As we body so pass from one body to another. Thank you for sharing Bhagavata Shloka. Anyone else? I'm looking at two young boys that I would love to hear from. Okay, Janavi?
Aishani is raising the hand.
Oh.
Yes?
Okay.
You can unmute yourself.
Panchajanyam Rishikesho that Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya Pondam Dadnam Mahasankam Bhima Karma Rakodara.
Vivo! Getting a lot of Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 and 2 shlokas. And okay, so we have two that are raising their hand. So Janavi?
You can unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I want to share Bhagavatam chapter 1, text 1 sloka. Canto 1. जन्मादीयस्य यतो अन्वय इतरतश्चार्तेषु अभिजानस्वरात् तेने ब्रह्महृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया.
Vivo! Thank you, Janavi. And we have Rianch. Rianch always likes to volunteer. Really nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I share one shloka? In 12th chapter, 12th verse, that in Bhagavad Gita. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adidevam Ajam Vibhum. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribol! So thank you everybody for coming for our Sanga. Please don't miss our next Saturday. We have a special prize for you. And yes, hope to see you soon. Haribol!
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Srila Prabhupada. Krishna. Hari Bol Mataji.
Hari Bol Mataji.
Hari Bol Mataji.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna Mataji.